Yo, we here, y'all.
Hey, what's good with it? Back
doing,
again.
It's a little fun little episode I'm bringing to y'all, man. It's
Alright, check this.
we grew up on cartoons and shows.
Yeah.
It's basically I seen a list. I'm gonna put it up when I edit it. It was Cartoon Network shows against Nickelodeon shows. Man,
Yeah, like it's basically late, like early to about mid 2000s era. No, kind of early 10s too with some of them.
Yeah.
So
right
it ranges about 20 years from like all the shows.
The first show, like, they kind of pit them against each other. So the first show we're gonna do Dexter Lab versus Jimmy Neutron. Now, preferably me personally, I got Dexter's Laboratory, but as a show, I feel like Jimmy Neutron actually had a little bit more learning lessons in there for younger kids or viewers that was watching it. So it kind of to me that actually goes into the better show because it was more lessons you could be learned in Jimmy Neutron than Dexter Laboratory. That was kind of wacky at times, a little crazy. Yeah, I'm saying Laboratory didn't have any lessons,
right?
But I'm just saying, I don't know. I didn't watch too much Jimmy Neutron, so you can really speak.
I mean, no, I feel that, but like I feel like a great a great comparison for it would be maybe like American Dad versus Family Guy. Like in this sense, Family Guy is funny. Well, I mean it was. Family Guy is funny, but it's like really, really wacky. You have lessons in there, but it's wacky. Compared to like American Dad, yeah, it's wacky, but it's more realistic and it's more relatable. And listen again, Dexter and Jimmy are both kids shows, but I mean I definitely see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
With because like Jimmy, that was kind of that weird era of just showing kids where like what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for because it could go wrong.
Yeah, it's one of my wish for.
Or like it's kind of similar to Fairly Odd Parents out at the same time. But I mean, I would say it's hard for me because like I like both of them shows, but I mean, I would say because it's hard to say, but if I had to go, I would say Jimmy Neutron because that's a show I can still actually kind of watch to this day because it's a little bit more structured. It's not as wacky compared to like Dexter. I can watch Dexter, but then it started getting real wacky, and it's kind of hard for me to kind of watch as an older man.
Yeah, that's something you watch Dexter.
It's gonna throw you off a little bit.
And put it like this also, if I had kids and I wanted them to watch a show, like I probably put Jimmy Neutron on before Dexter's Laboratory because they not taking nothing from Dexter's Lab. Dexter's Laboratory was just literally a cartoon.
Well, I mean, they can. I wouldn't say. I'll say that if you're talking about Jimmy Neutron is educational in certain ways. I feel that, but I mean, you can relate to a Dexter in this sense. Like if you got a sibling and your sister always on your nerves or something, that's true. That's relatable. True. Or like I mean, also both they were both geniuses too. So I guess. I would have to really watch Dexter again because it's been a long time, since I watched Dexter. But then like they both had haters though too because like Mandar was a big hater and was trying to crack his sister too the whole time. But Mandar was a hater, man. And then like Jimmy was like no, let me say this. Jimmy Neutron was irrational in this sense. He was getting into beefs with like aliens and grown men. At the same time,
he was though.
Yeah, like
that
I mean,
no sense.
like I mean, a motherfucker would fly in like an alien or somehow or like She Devil. All these motherfuckers that he was beefing with, like I mean, like he rarely had beef with somebody that was his age, like except Cindy. But then
I think
that was a crush.
I think they did that because how smart he was. Yeah, they not about to have him beef with nobody on his age.
Yeah, but I'm saying
But I keep saying they could have made another.
Only genius.
They could have made another. Yeah, they could have made another character.
They could have. The only person that he kind of had beef, and it wasn't really beef, was like Nick because Nick was a popular boy. But I mean that wasn't really even beef. That was just more like we like the same girl. That's all
Next John.
Okay.
Next John.
Nah, I fuck with both of these. They both very big, like very big shows. One's probably bigger than another one because one is a comic book. They both comic books, but one is literally the part of comic book. One is some DC shit. So we got Teen Titans, not the Go shit, versus what's the better show though? Now, versus Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Hard to say,
and it's hard to say because Last Airbender has some of the best messages, and I mean like, if you watch, look, I'm looking at it right now because I got it. Like the stuff Uncle Iroh and them, and the stuff the Aang and all the like, it was almost like Asian philosophy, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Confucius and shit. So like even like the learning messages he's doing, because you got a 12-year-old boy going through some war shit. Got
that boy 100 years old.
Yeah, that boy. He 112.
112.
You know what I'm saying? It's you know, it's a real lesson. But then Teen Titans had some good lessons. They both had crazy action. They I will say this though. I feel like Last Airbender has a better overall structured story.
Yeah, I feel that.
It really does.
I feel that. It's still hard for me to say which one is better because like Teen Titans, man, was fire too, man. And listen, they had good structure and they had different type of villains, like, you know, Slade was the main one.
Mm-hmm.
But then you had like that British dude, and then you had like it was so many, man.
Yeah.
But they was all in like one house though too. And the one thing I like about that, I'm gonna say this: you have to see everybody's backstories in Teen Titans instead of like Avatar. Yeah, you got to kind of learn about, you know, Sakura, Katara, like them.
Yeah.
But it was mainly about Aang compared to Teen Titans. Even though Robin is, I guess, the main character. Well, no, Robin was the main character. I mean, but I mean, you got to see Raven's backstory.
Yeah,
Beast Boy, Cyborg, Starfire.
You got backstories. You got to see their backstories.
Like I mean, everybody got their shine on that show.
Mm-hmm.
And then I mean, like they had to face real life issues as well.
As teenagers.
Like as teenagers.
Yeah, they did too. Like
Avatar was too.
They had too, because they had some shit where, like, you know, they was finessing niggas, they was hating. They had their times. There was times where Katara got on my nerves, but she was, you know, the girl. The fact they was liking each other, the love stories they had in that show.
Right.
They had to face a lot in Avatar, man, especially going through all that stuff. One thing I will say though,
Avatar.
I feel like
Teen Titans. Real quick though, Avatar. I feel like, well, you compare the core later on. Avatar, even though it was a dope show, it was still kind of geared toward more kids.
That's why I was going in that direction.
Oh, my bad. Even though, let me finish. I'm sorry. Even though Teen Titans was geared towards kids, it still kind of had that edge to it a little bit as well.
Yeah, Teen Titans was a little darker.
A little darker
because it's DC. But I will say sometimes Teen Titans did have certain moments where I was watching it and I'm like, this shit kind of kiddie. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
As for the stuff when they was doing in there and kids, it was kiddie, but it was more like, it was a little more subtler. I don't know. It's really hard to say. I'm going with Avatar because I'm an Avatar fan. You know, over DC. I'm just gonna do that because I watch, put it like this. I'm more into anime than the superhero shit now. That's just me. It really have to. It's really tough, bro. Like I really want to give it. I don't want to give it. I can't give no ties here, bro. Like I can't. Like I want to.
I would have to say if I if I had to pick, like if I absolutely had to pick, I would say Avatar, but it's by like a slim margin. It's not like
it's a slim margin.
It's a slim margin
because I feel like, okay, at this point I'm basically judging solely off. Now, I'm not even judging off what's a better show now because they're both. Well, I do feel like Avatar is a more structured show as far as the story, but as far as overall better, it's so slim. So now I'm looking at other stuff like, okay, the choreography in the show, the diversity of it, like it's a lot of stuff that I just. If you
talk about diversity, then it's Teen Titans because I mean, like you had a black character, Starfire was.
I'm not talking about diversity as race. I'm talking about diversity as like story. The creativity of that shit, like you know what I'm saying, and it's just a whole different thing. It's not, it's a whole different thing. It's not like no superhero. We gonna give you lightning powers and light powers. No, it's structured powers.
Oh, and you could add on and learn different bending.
Yeah, too. You can bend.
Compared to like this shit's what you're born with.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
Born with, you gotta learn how to. Yeah, it was it's a little more structured. I don't know. It's just really hard to say for real. That's a good matchup. Whoever put that as a list, that's really nice. So let's get into the third one: Samurai Jack versus Danny Phantom.
I love Danny Phantom, but man, Samurai Jack. Though.
I got Samurai Jack.
I got Samurai Jack. Like,
I fuck with Danny Phantom too, man.
Danny Phantom was a cool show, but like Samurai Jack, let's stop.
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah, like Danny Phantom is like a powerful mid show. Like it's mid tier, but it's high mid tier.
I would. Okay.
To me,
okay,
like it's high mid tier. Like Samurai Jack is probably like top. It's in the top tier, but it could be considered. I don't know. It's just a little bit above.
Right.
You know,
yeah.
Samurai Jack is one of those. You know.
Right.
Aku and them. Cow and chicken versus cat. Wait. Is that
cat dog? Cow and chicken versus cat dog. Cow and chicken was an ill show looking back, man.
It was ill as fuck.
No, man,
I used to watch Cat Dog a little bit more, but it's hard to say because Cow and Chicken was really ill as hell, boy. Like I'm not even gonna lie.
No, but like Cow and Chicken is kind of like Cartoon Network version of like Ren and Snippy in my opinion.
Yeah, that's cringy as
man, because they had that double character with
the booty out, and then they had the cow walking around, and like and then it just split, the spitting and shit, and then the chicken.
Yeah,
and then they parents. You can't see. I don't even think you can see them niggas.
Weren't their parents humans or something?
Yeah, that didn't make no sense.
You can see them.
They
was humans, I think.
Yeah, they was humans. So basically, I feel like, so you telling me you got two humans bought a cow and a chicken that wind up talking, and then it's a death. It don't make no sense.
But they told you in the theme song, you know, Mama had a chicken, Mama had a cow, didn't know how Daddy was proud, so it just was what it was. I mean, they didn't. It's a kid's show. They didn't think too much of it, but I mean. Cat Dog was cool, but I mean, Cat Dog had a good run too, but that was a little bit like, I mean, it's kind of hard to put myself back in my 6-year-old self.
Yeah.
But now, even though I wouldn't personally watch either, if I had to watch one for like an extended period of time, I would probably say Cow and Chicken because like it got more tongue in cheek jokes and things like that, like adult.
I would say Cat. I feel like Cat Dog may have been a better show because it was Nickelodeon.
No, it was Cat Dog was a
better show. It was like, you know, had more of a little structure to it and stuff. That shit is crazy. That kind of chicken was crazy. So we gonna go with Cat Dog on that one. This next one, I'm going with.
Yeah, the
niggas that's selling on them. They selling that crack on the block. They selling drugs, bro. They selling. Man, them niggas knew what they was doing. Them niggas woke up
they were the worst hustlers ever.
Bro, they woke up
every... not make a nickel, my nigga. Like, bro. How can you not make a nickel? Like, I'm just saying, think about this shit.
That nigga couldn't make a nickel.
A nickel for them fucking jawbreakers, man.
That nigga woke up every day like, yo, we gonna sell these jawbreakers. Basically, them jawbreakers, to me, them niggas know what they're doing. Them was like drugs. They was like crack rocks. Or something, I don't know, but they woke up every day.
They were trying to buy the jawbreaker, but they were selling miscellaneous shit.
Miscellaneous shit. Man. And then their crew was wacky as hell. Nigga walking around with a plank, and the nigga that's walking around with the plank got the hands. That's crazy.
Oh man, that show was funny as hell.
So crazy, boy.
I can still watch it, but it don't make no sense because like I remember the boy Jimmy with the retainer when they. Like, bruh, they took out like his character outline and that motherfucker just melted in the street. I'm like, what the hell? That one, and then the time Ed got grounded and they took that nigga stairs, bruh. I was like, what the fuck? Like they took that nigga stairs. He couldn't even go upstairs, bro. Like they took that nigga stairs from the basement.
They made Ed mentally challenged. And getting him strong is like, bro, wait.
Man, I motherfucker with lift the motherfucking tree.
See but this going against Rugrats now. I like Ed and Ed better than Rugrats.
Yeah, like
but
that's not a good comparison in my opinion.
It's not because it's like it's totally two different shows. Like this is really a preference thing. But if you're going off with the better show, like it was better. Like Rugrats would be the better show. More lessons, it's a little more structured, but.
Yes and no.
It ain't. See, it's hard because Rugrats is not it's not as entertaining.
No, man.
It's like that shit.
It
you can learn some stuff from Ed and Eddie. You probably can, most likely. But it's not as entertaining, bro. But like, you can't make a nickel. I'm still laughing about that.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, think about this, man. 3 motherfuckers. One is a fucking genius, and you can't make a nickel. Come on, bro. I'm just saying, bro.
Bro.
And that was that was a funny ass show because that shit was so outrageous. Because like they would just do outrageous shit just to do it, man. I'm trying to like
the dude with the red hat. He walking around like this.
Are you talking about Johnny the bully?
Yeah.
And they was all trying to get Naz. The
girl with the head, yeah.
But then you had the three sisters. I cannot think of their name.
They was their girlfriend. They was always running from them and shit.
Yeah, like I cannot think of their name right now. I can't. But that show was funny because they would do ignorant shit just to do it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to go with Ed. Listen, bro, I'm gonna have to go with Ed.
That's a bad matchup.
It's a bad matchup. It's really like a preference matchup.
But you comparing teenagers like the babies, bro. Like,
that's the thing, babies and toddlers and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying. The only one that was really the only time I really felt like I was learning some shit is when Angelica was being a bitch because she was older. Like, you know what I'm saying. Like that was the only time. And then you got Susie, the one. Susie be like, and I like how Susie, because Susie, that's why I like. See, hold on, no, the Rugrats get it, cause they made a black girl come be the moderator to all the shit. Like y'all out here wild.
A black family too.
Yeah, black family. Like y'all wild. I'm sorry.
Successful.
I'm gonna give it to it because Susie was black and y'all wild and Tommy, you sit down, you wild and Angelica, you my girl, but you want all the time. Yeah, cause of Rugrats get it cause of Susie. Sorry.
Oh man, I'm still rolling with you on Ed and Eddie, but I mean I feel like with the
you feel from like I had to think about that.
Ooh, it's a good one.
Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna tell you something, man.
It's a good one.
It's a good one, but I'm going with Courage all back. Nah, cause I didn't really watch too much Invaders Zim. I know what it is though.
But I mean, Zim like no, you know what Zim would have been a good matchup against Dexter. Because that's the same type of show.
Right.
That would have been a great matchup. But I mean, man, Courage taught you the lesson of like, man, even when you're scared, you still got to step up for your people and for yourself.
Right.
Because like no matter what the situation was, man, like aliens would come through,
turn the slab, like
man, like bro, and listen, man, they was always fucking up. And my thing was this: why do y'all still stay in the middle of nowhere? When like all this fucked up shit keep on happening, like what, like I mean, when do you never move, man? Eustace was the biggest hater ever, man. I'm like, man,
he was a hater.
But the funniest episode was the one with that green creature when that green person like it came and they had like that ugly contest. When he was like you so ugly, you don't need to be in the house. But no, but that's not even the funniest part, bro. I gotta do the whole scene, and then so Muriel was like Eustace, that's his friend, that's Kurt's friends. That makes it worse. And then he gonna say you know how to spell ugly.
That's why I got it, man. Courage, like
that scene was funny.
The Asian dude, just you fool, like he'd just pop up out of like, how the fuck you even find your way out there, bro?
Like no, like he was a scammer, man.
Yeah,
he was a scammer, man, and like no, but that one when they had popped up out the ground though, when them dead niggas had popped up out the ground and were trying to kill them for the sacrifice in the basement when they was movie directors. Bro, that shit was ill. Like
I think the turn the slab was the one that scared. Cause I remember watching that in my grandfather's basement, bro. You remember that big ass basement?
Right.
I was the only one down there, man. I do turn the slab. I'm like, oh, this kind of creepy. Low key, I ain't with cat.
Like, wait a minute, man. I forgot about the whole domestic violence episode too.
They had domestic violence.
Yeah, like it wasn't overt. Like I mean, as a kid, I didn't know, but now looking back, I can see it with that cat. And her friend, when she was getting beat up by the dog.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that dog. Yeah.
No, Bunny. It was the bunny that was the cat.
Oh, okay.
It was the bunny.
Yeah,
the cat
dog
was her
dog
friend.
was abusive.
Yeah, that man.
That show crazy.
Like, yeah, I mean, it was a lot of lessons. Zim was cool, but not Courage.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm going with Courage, like badly.
Power Cup first early on.
Fairly Odd Parents is powerful, but I can tell you something. I watched Power, but that was like more of mine when I was younger too.
Right.
Cause I was older. I was watching Powerpuff Girls more than Fairly Odd Parents, but Fairly Odd Parents I did rock with them. But see, I'm gonna judge this like this.
Okay.
Let's talk about them theme songs. The Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, damn.
Blossom, bubbles, buttercup. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's the outro. Ooh, my fault. I'm doing the outro powerful. Yeah. But then the Jimmy had bars. The bubble goose fat suit. Timmy. Man, he had Tim Turner had bars, bro. Like, oh.
Yeah, like, come on, dude.
I can't really remember. Yeah, but like.
But no, I mean, Fairly Odd Parents was good, but I mean, I would say Powerpuff Girls was powerful. Mojo, JoJo, hating ass man, like just always like, nigga, why don't you give up? Like, no, I'm mad because Professor love y'all, not me no more.
Mr. Hims was ill.
Mr. Hims was ill. Oh,
that was the first time I was trying to figure out was that a boy or a girl, and I was like, okay, it's one of them situations.
Professor, not Professor, but the mayor and with that tall ass assistant and shit.
Yeah.
I cannot think of her name with that big ass hair.
I don't remember her name, bro. Man, who was it going against?
Powerpuff versus Fairly Odd Parents.
Fairly Odd Parents, that teacher, bro.
Yeah, I mean that's another teaching show, but I mean I would say Powerpuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna personally. Go with Powerpuff.
I would say Powerpuff. Like I mean, Fairly Odd Parents kind of ran kind of long too a little bit.
Yeah, it ran longer.
Yeah, so I mean it's kind of hard to judge it, and then so.
You would have to judge them both.
Powerpuff only was on for like 3-4 years. Fairly Odd Parents like 15, which was too long for me personally. I think it's just
so you would have to judge both of them shows in their prime.
In their prime, yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Powerpuff. Powerpuff was lit. I ain't gonna lie, especially in his prime.
Alright, you got it. Okay.
This next one I really don't remember Space Ghost, the original Space Ghost. Like I like it.
Yeah, I mean.
Rocco's Modern Life. I'm probably gonna go with Rocco's Modern Life because I don't really remember that original Space Ghost. I remember the Space Ghost after one. Yeah, the talk show was more popular because you know what I'm saying. We was that. But I remember the original show, but the talk show was what made him really lit though. So we just gonna go with Rocco's, man. Yeah. Foster's Home, Chalk Zone. I'm probably gonna go with Foster's Home. I don't even remember Chalk Zone.
No, Chalk Zone was this one. Chalk Zone was the one. Remember when you could draw on the chalkboard and go into like the chalk world?
Vaguely, that's why
he was like, but that was a dope theme song. No, Rudy got the chalk. That was a dope theme song, but no. I would say Foster's, but Chalk Zone is madly underrated though.
Adventure Time versus Hey Arnold. Man, come on, you said. Oh. Adventure Time, going grab your friend versus against Hey Arnold. Yeah. Man, come against Hey Arnold, bro. This moving football head, nigga Gerald.
Yep. Helga,
Hey Mask. Then you got the nigga with the football the bully with the he got a weird shaped face. The bully, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got his grandpa. I'm going, you know me. I'm going Harry already. He got way more lessons in there. It's actually a better show.
I would say that too. Like I mean, no, like Adventure Time.
Adventure Time was lit though.
Had some lessons too. And I mean, listen, that was one of the few I could actually watch as I got older because like Cartoon Network, in my opinion, they had a few good shows that were still watchable. They didn't just go completely stupid. And like I mean, I know sometimes it's hard because you older, but like I can also look at the show because some of the shows, like I mean, like to me, SpongeBob at this point, I cannot watch it because not the newer one, like I'm talking about the ones since the creator died. I can still watch the older SpongeBob definitely, and I can still watch the ones from like the late 2000s, even the early part of the 10s. But it's like now, well, we're not on SpongeBob yet, but. I get that later, but no, but like I'm just saying though, like I have respect for Adventure Time because it still had the lessons in it.
Like it was
still a good show.
It was like around that time, like I really wouldn't watch too much Cartoon Network shows like that. Right. But like it was one of the ones that somebody put me on to. I'm like, this is kind of funny, kind of crazy, a little wacky, but he got some shows. But I'm as far as a better show, I'm going with Hey Arnold. I should. Bruh, nah, I ain't gonna do that. I was gonna do that purpose. Regular show versus Angry Beavers. Now,
I would say
I'm going to regular show.
I would
not setting the chairs up next time, bro. Not.
Man,
that show. Yo, remember that time? It was one time they had to take care of something. Was it a limo or something?
Yeah.
And they kept fucking that car.
I'm like, bro, like they stayed fucking shit up.
Yeah, I feel like the dude was trying to get the girl on board. The bird was smarter. Like, I feel like they started making his character mature no more. But like that show is hilarious. Like Mordecai and Rigby did a gum. They boss. He was a gumball machine. So when he used to get mad, he'd start turning red. But if he was cool, like I'm like the fuck.
But the old man was funny too. Though. He'd be like, Mordecai and Rigby, I come here to do this for us today.
Yeah, that dude too.
Man, like bro, they would. But that show. That show, even though it was extreme, I don't mind that extremeness in this sense. It showed you like how being stupid and fucking shit up like can really become catastrophic. Like no, I'm just saying though.
It did, bro. Because I used to be like, bro,
like how do y'all end up in
y'all was supposed to watch this and take care of this, bro. What the fuck going on? Like,
no, wait a minute. Remember the Killer Mattress episode?
I don't remember that.
No, this what happened. So it's stupid as fuck. So I guess they had bought a mattress, but somehow like a serial killer had got fused to the mattress or some weird shit. It was trying to and they. I don't know, bro. But the serial killer was literally the mattress. So then they had to negotiate with the mattress to they go Rigby and shit. That was funny. Crazy. But no, like I mean, just to touch on Angry Beavers real quick. I'm not gonna dismiss them like that. That was a good kid show that I can still watch from time to time.
We almost really just get them the fuck out of here. Like,
yeah, we did. Like, no, listen, man. I
don't remember Angry Beavers all like that. I do remember the Brown Beaver and shit, but I don't really remember them all like that. Really,
it was kind of like the lighter one was kind of like a Bob Marley mixed with like Johnny Bravo type shit going on.
This next one is straight blowout.
A straight watch. Hold on, we see. Grimm versus All Grown. Oh,
Billy and Mandy versus All Grown Up. All Grown Up wasn't that problem. Billy and Mandy, the Jamaican deaf dude walking around.
You talking about deaf? Yeah,
Grimm. Then you got Billy and then Mandy mean ass.
Like man, listen, man.
That show was lit. I fucked with it.
That was a funny ass show, man.
It was. That shit was hilarious. Steven Universe versus Wild Thornberry. I ain't really watch Steven Universe, even though on Brawlhalla I do use Stevani. But Steven Universe is like I got.
No, I like that show.
I got Wild Thornberries. I got remember Dewey's fast.
Man, I don't watch it all like that, but I mean, I would still say like from what I seen, what I hear, I would say Steven Universe is the better show. Then Wild Thornberries.
I can't say that because I ain't really watch Steven Universe all like that. I watch Wild Thornberries. I remember the monkey Darwin. I just thought his name got to be Darwin. I think his name is Darwin.
Oh yeah, talking monkey.
You got Nigel. You got the little wild boy. You got I just remember that more, man. That's I'm going with like y'all had to let me know in the comments. I would need like a more balanced judgment off that because I'm going straight off Wild Thornberries. Ben 10 versus Legend of Motherfucking Korra.
I would say Korra, but I mean, I still fuck with a Ben 10.
They get Avatar one good. See, a lot of people got Ben 10, but I'm gonna say Korra because Korra, like,
it was deeper.
It was deeper. It had a lot of politics shit that was relatable today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She was a 17-year-old going through love affairs, shit. You know what I'm saying? Actually taking care of the world, and it was very diverse with the powers, even more than the first Avatar.
Yeah.
It was a lot of lessons in there too, like because she was a lady, so she was a lot of lessons of like going through it. One lesson I learned is especially when dude was going remember Mako, right? Because I seen myself in this. He was like he was going from one girl, you know what I'm saying? They dating that girl, they another girl, and then he said, I don't know, I'm just doing something right now. I'm just saying to myself, trying to figure out what type of man I am without a lady in my life. And that shit, like, I'm like, damn, that shit hit me so hard. So I'm like, damn, like, okay. Because I was doing shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that was like a lesson to me. And it just, that's why, and it had 4 seasons, and it was really only supposed to have maybe like two, you know what I'm saying? And it did well, and each season was different. Each story, like, they took their they took their ideologies too far and shit like that. And she just had to learn from all that, Ben 10 is This is another equal matchup, bro. Like for real, Ben 10
well,
was really
not to me personally.
Not well.
But I wouldn't say equal.
I would say Korra has more edge than
the
the last Avatar versus the Teen Titans, but I can still understand Ben 10 because Ben 10 has some lessons in it too. Uncle, didn't his uncle die or something? I think
they were driving around like on summer vacation, and he was as the old people would say fidgeting around and got caught by like a fucking alien device. And oh no.
Yeah, it was it's a good show because then remember he even grew older and they made a show off that and that was good and I like that one a little bit better. Yeah. So Ben 10 neither one I don't even remember none of that. Korra really didn't even have a theme song for real.
No, I didn't know.
It didn't. It didn't have no theme song.
Just by straight. Avatar didn't either. Like I just know that Aang will save the world.
See, that's why you remember that one because fight when the Fire Nation attacked everything. You know what I'm saying? They made memes after that. So I'm gonna go with Korra, but Ben 10 is definitely a good. I'm not mad if you do if y'all choose Ben 10. This next one, bruh.
That's what. Wait a minute, Johnny Bravo, Rocket Power, right?
This gonna be difficult for me.
Oh man,
because I fuck with Rocket Power so bad, bro.
Like no, but Johnny
Bravo was really one of them. He was the first nigga. He was the first dude I tried to see like he was getting curved badly, and when he didn't get curved, it was crazy.
I think it might have been like maybe I could count on one hand on how many episodes that he didn't get curved.
You know what's crazy? And it, it let me know.
What?
Like, this nigga used to be skinny, right? Yeah. He did all that working out, and he still didn't get no girls, bro.
Oh yeah, man.
He didn't get not one. It lets you know what you really got, like what ladies really like. Like you can have a lot of good shit, but you can't be like him.
A creep, but yeah. But I mean, one thing I did take away from him was perseverance. Like that motherfucker would get shot down and
keep going
and get like right up
and
the next
going. Yeah, and that's a lesson because a lot of people in life they'll get turned down in the club and get mad, bro. She turned you down. Oh well, next because at the same time, God could be sparing you something right now. Like real talk, like so like. That's
just a life lesson period. Like not even just for women, but just you're not gonna get every opportunity. So I mean, you gotta be ready, and you just gotta keep on, pushing and keep on going on. But then Rocket Power was my shit though too because like you had Shubies and they were trying to skate. And
I'm gonna tell you, man, Rocket Power, bro.
Big brother hating.
Y'all Nickelodeon, y'all not slick. I know what y'all was doing. Them niggas was high.
They was.
Them niggas was all. Was that his dad?
Which one?
The skinny dude, the one that owned the shop, not the Samoan looking one.
No, the older one was their pops.
Yeah. And then I think they had. Then he had a sister. She was the more mature one. Then Otto looked like Sway Lee. Yeah. Yeah, but y'all not slick. Like Raimundo was fried, boy. And the dad, like them niggas was high. Like they walk around in sandals all the time. They got the hippie vibes. Like beach. Come on the beach. Like come on, man. We not doing that. I know what y'all doing. As far as that show, I really cannot.
Like Gumball and Doug. Okay, I watched both enough. I would say Doug.
I'm going with Doug.
Gumball has a moments though.
Yeah, see, I remember you saying Doug was really before. Like Doug that was when I was kind of growing up. I remember Doug. Like I remember like Doug, Skeeter and shit. I really remember Doug, and Patty, I think, and then he had the he had the bully, the green bully.
Had that bully.
Yeah, with the green jacket.
With that bacon ass hair, bro.
that hair was crazy. Yeah, like I fuck with Doug.